السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي كان موجودا قبل حدوث الأشياء ويبقى بعد فناء الأشياء، تفرد بالأولية والقدم. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله في كتابه الكريم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا. صلوات. So, as you know, our discussion is on Dua Makarim al-Akhlaq. In this dua, which is one of the supplications of Sahifa Sajjadiyah of Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, Imam is explaining the good character, Makarim al-Akhlaq, the best manners, and asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for those to become really a good and perfect Muslim. And not just Muslim, a good human being, of course. For that, you need to work hard for yourself. It's called riyadha, means do the exercise and practice and work hard in order to reach to the highest levels of piety and good manners and ethics. Everything is easy, and the same thing which is very easy, it can be very hard too. It depends on your will. If your will is strong, if your intention is clean and strong, believe me, everything becomes easy to achieve. But if you don't have will, if you don't want to do it, then very easy things becomes hard for you. This you can see it in your daily life. It's not about religion only. In your daily life, many things you don't like to do them. You feel they are very hard. And hard things, they turn into a very easy task for you. Why? Because you have interest in doing it. Either interest in doing it, or you know that you are going to receive a good, pay for that work that you are doing. Then it becomes easy for you. A lady came to Janabi Fatima Salamullah alayha and asked her a question, a religious question from the daughter of the Prophet. She is the leader of the women of all times. She answered the question, whatever question it was. She asked another question. She said, can I ask one more question? She said, yes, sure. Go ahead. Another question. One more. 3, 4, 7. Then she stopped. Janabi Fatima Salamullah alayha asked her whether if she still has any other question to ask. She said, yes, I have many more questions. But now I feel shy and embarrassed to ask you more because I ask you too many questions. It's too much. I don't want to bother you with my questions, question after question, question after. So what was the answer? So beautiful answer. He said, yeah, this is true. Answering the question is not that easy. Sometimes, questions are bothersome. This is true. But for me, I enjoy answering the questions. And she gave a very beautiful example. It is not for her, of course. It is maybe for people like me, people like you, those people who know, and people come and ask them questions. She said, see, if there is a very heavy weight, which is very hard for you to lift it from the ground and take it upstairs. And somebody tells you, take it, go upstairs, lift it. Will you do it? She said, no, how can I do it if it is very heavy? Of course, why should I do it? I might apologize. I said, no, sorry, I cannot lift it, I cannot go. She said, if somebody tells you that, okay, if you lift it and take it up the stairs, I will give you, for example, 100 dirham, 1,000 dirham, big amount of money. Will you do it? She said, really? Yeah, of course, I will do it. It becomes easy for me to lift it. See? So thing which was heavy, it turns into very light thing. Why? Because she is receiving something in return for what she is doing. So it means, why should I be worried about your questions? The more you question, you ask me, you have no idea how much Allah will give me the thawab and the reward for answering your questions. Just keep asking questions because it is good for me, because I am receiving things that you don't see. You feeling that you're bothering me. You're not bothering me. The point here is this. With the example she gave is so beautiful example, which we can apply it in everywhere in our life. Why people keep sleeping, not offering their salat in the morning, or doing anything which is wajib for them? Why they take it easy? Because, of course, they have to get up early in the morning, do the wudu first. If without wudu, yeah, maybe easier. But they have to do wudu, right? And then offer 2 rakat salat, and they have to go to job also. They have a lot of things to do the whole day. They have limited time to sleep. All those things. Okay, how about somebody tells them, if you get up now, stand up at, for example, 6 in the morning nowadays, until 7 for 1 hour, I will give you $1,000. What you will do? I think you will keep, awake until morning. You're not going to sleep the whole night. Just out of that, just thinking, oh my God, I'm going to receive this much money. I'm not going to sleep. I should not miss that 6 to 7 time. Why? Because $1,000 for 6 to 7, 1 hour. Oh my God. They're so happy. Out of that happiness, you don't even sleep the whole night. Is this true or not? It is. I'm not talking something from skies, bringing some logic which is not acceptable. It's simple logic, and it is very obvious thing I'm talking about. So why that keeping awake from 6 to 7 become very easy and enjoyable for you? Because you are receiving something in return, and big amount, a good reward. It becomes easy. The thing that was hard turned into easy. Now think about the people, the mu'min, when he stands up in the morning, early morning. If he believes in Allah and His rewards, how can he keep sleeping? Isn't he a loser? Yes, he loses. Why? Because he lost, he has no idea what he lost. Why? Because he had no idea what he, was about to receive after offering his salat. This is just an example of in our life. Our whole life is this. So many people say, oh my God, how can I do this? This is very hard. Islam is, practicing Islam very hard. Yeah, it is hard. But it becomes very easy and enjoyable. You will enjoy it if you know the result of practicing that, what is supposed to be practiced. It becomes easy. Why? Because you know, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get this. I don't forget an example of one of my friends. When I came first in United States, so I was saying that how much thawab is for a husband to help at home, help his wife at home. How much thawab he will get for every single minute, for every little work and task that he is helping his wife. The same wife. How much she will receive, you have no idea if she, helps or serves his husband at home. Just one cup of water, if she gives her husband, she will receive thousands of good deeds will be written in her account. For what's just little water. So he said, Moulana, you're right. If this is the thawab, oh my God. See, a husband, when he comes at home, and wife says, okay, can you do this for me? He said, why should I do this for you? I'm tired. I just came back home. Wife, can you give me some water? So wife replies what? Am I your servant? Why should I serve you? Water. Go get water yourself. See? So he said, who is saying this? The same person, same man or woman who just came back. For example, a woman who is working in the restaurant for 8 hours. She has given water to maybe 20 people with smiles. She has to smile while putting that food in the order on the table for them. Do you need anything else? Do you need more water? Same woman, when she comes home, and the husband says, can you give me some water? Am I your servant? See, you just served 20 people. You never mind. And you're coming here and saying, am I your servant? Why? The same husband, the same thing about husband. You come home and say, I'm so tired. I work so hard. Come here and you say, do this. How can I do it? Yes. So you work 8 hours for others with smiles, and you're at home. You're hungry, you become angry. Can do it a little bit more. You say, okay, fine, I will do it. I'm tired. After 2 hours, I will do it for sure. Don't worry, I will do it. Yes. No problem. But no, you don't want to do it. Why? Because, at job, you are doing everything willingly. So what is the reason? Nothing but the psychology behind. Because at job, that man or woman is receiving some money for what she is doing or he is doing. But at home, when he says, give me some water, she is not receiving anything out of this water. But if she knows that how much thawab is that, she will just keep giving him, water only, Water. You need more water? No, I will give you water. So everything depends on how you look to it. it becomes hard or easy. So don't say this is hard and this is easy. Everything hard and easy because of you. The weight, 1 pound, 100 pound, 500 pound, 1,000 pounds. Right? Can you lift 1,000 pounds? Can you lift 5,000 pounds? If I say yes, I can lift 5,000 pounds. I can lift it. So what, Moulana, are you talking? Are you joking? No, this is khutbah. I cannot joke in khutbah. I can lift 5,000 pounds like this. So, wow, Moulana, so strong. Yes, I'm strong. How can I lift it? Literally, this pound, what you talking pound about, anything. So if this podium is 5,000 pounds, I can lift it. So how can you do that? I can lift it if you just make this, if you take it to the space there, I can lift it there. Because there is no weight for it. But here, I cannot lift it. Why? Because there is something pulling it down, which is called gravity. When it becomes out of that gravity, I can lift it, not 510, even more, because there is no weight there. Right? You know that science. Same thing about your work here in this world. Anything which is hard, why? Because it's hard? Because shaitan is pulling there. There is a gravity of shaitan. But if you take it out of the gravity of shaitan and take it to the space of iman and obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you can lift any weight. Any weight becomes easy for you to lift it. So this is the gravity of shaitan. He's pulling you. And you say, oh my God, hard to do this. Hard to do this. You become strong. It is not hard. It is not heavy. It is not heavy. It is because of you made it heavy. You are in such a place where it weighs this much. Reach to places higher, go higher and higher and higher until nothing will remain, heavy for you and easy for you to lift. So iman, the gravity should be gravity of iman, not gravity of shaitan. So things becomes easy. And this is what Imam actually asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all his dua in dua makarim al-akhlaq. And today we are talking about this, a sentence, وَلَا تَدَعْ لِي خَصْلَةً تُعَابُ مِنِّي إِلَّا أَصْلَحْتَهَا. So as I said, it is hard. Apparently it looks hard, but ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for you. See, if something is heavy, how can you go to space then? You say, okay, you just claim that you can lift 5,000 pounds, but who will make it reach there? Yeah, somebody, maybe something. Maybe some ship, spaceship, right? Allah is the most powerful. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to take you out of the gravity of shaitan. He can do it. When shaitan is pulling you towards yourself, you got so many habits which are satanic habits, which are not good habits. These are evil habits. And they become your khasla. Khasla means a habit, part of your personality it becomes. And they are not good. So this sentence is so great sentence from Imam, which is in, of course, form of dua, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, don't leave any wrong, any evil habit in me, except you have rectified it. You correct it. You turn it into good habit. So there are habits. Habit means what? Something that becomes part of you and you don't know, Or even if you know, you are not able to correct it easily. It is hard. But as I said, it is hard. Why? Because we are away from the gravity of Iman. We are in the gravity of shaitan. If we want to get away from it, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us, and He will do it. And about those habits, see, it's called aib. La tada'li. Oh Allah, don't leave any aib in me. Aib, any wrong, any evil habit in myself. Don't leave that. Okay, you might say, what Moulana talking about? I don't have any wrong habit. I'm a good mu'min. I'm a good person. Everybody praises me. I'm good. So, عائبة خصلة تعاب مني. خصلة, see. Oh my God, the wording is in Arabic that Imam uses is amazing. I don't have time, it's very little time to go into details of every single word that Imam selected for that place. Selected, believe me, are selected words, just like Quran. Quran doesn't have any synonyms. So you can put this word and replace it. In your article, if you write an article, you can go to thesaurus and say, okay, let me choose this word instead of this. Let me replace this word instead of this. You can do it, but in Quran, no. Whenever Quran has placed a word, it is for that place. You cannot replace it with the same word, with a word with same meaning. There is no synonyms. In Quran. In Arabic, oh my God, there are synonyms. For one word, for one meaning, there are 70 words. Or for 70 words, there are one meaning. So, Arabic is huge, but in Quran, no. Why? Because you cannot, very similar. We cannot say exactly the same, but very similar is the sayings of Ma'sumin alayhimus salam. When they speak to, in the peak of eloquence. So Imam is saying, La tada'li. First of all, we can speak on the word tada'. Don't live in me. In Arabic, there are so many words for that. But when we see tada'li, don't live in me something, means literally when you leave something, it's called, we use the word dal and ain, da. And I always, to make it easier to understand for my audience, I give you examples to the words that you know. From the same root word is vida. Da, vida, means saying farewell. When you're saying farewell means just leaving it forever and just leaving it. You're not keeping something there and coming in and saying vida. It's not vida. Vida means just fi amanillah. I'm leaving. So leaving, really leaving without having anything left there is called vida. Oh Allah, don't leave any wrong thing in me. It means just nothing should be there in my self. Aibatin, any aib, anything wrong. La tada'li khaslatan. Now he used was khasla. As I said, khasla is a habit that becomes part of yourself. Tu'abu minni. He didn't say aib. He said tu'ab. Tu'ab means the thing that is considered. It considered aib. Don't leave in me any habit which is considered wrong. Why did he say which is wrong? He didn't say which is wrong. Which is aib. No, tu'abu minni. Which is considered wrong. Why? Why I use this way? Because considered wrong can be considered wrong by Allah, can be considered by people, by Sharia, by society. So Imam is saying anything which is considered wrong in my ethics, in my manners, Allah, remove it from me. Just remove it, remove it. So considered by Allah means anything which is against Sharia and becomes my habit. It became my habit to delay salat. My habit. I pray. I don't leave salat. I don't let it become qadha, but it became part of my habit to just delay. Yeah, I have time. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. And oh my God, I'm going to lose it. Let me pray. And you're praying very fast. It became part of my habit. It could be not wrong in the society. People don't care. When you're praying, when not praying, nobody cares. But Allah is looking. Ahlul Bayt are looking. So it is a habit which is wrong habit in the eyes of Allah. So tu'abu minni. Imam is saying anything which is considered wrong, either it's considered by you or by people. There are so many things that are considered bad by people in the society. It may not be wrong in Sharia, in Islam, right? For example, when you come here in the center, you wear decently, right? You wear good clothes, clean clothes. But if you come in shorts, wearing shorts for Salatul Juma, right? And in a situation which is not looking good, it may be not haram. Nobody will say it is haram. Maybe it is makruh, it's fine, but it is not an aib. It's not a bad thing you are doing apparently according to Sharia. But in society, you're doing something wrong. Everybody is going to dislike it. He said, no, this is wrong. This is masjid, this is a place. There are manners, of course, to enter. And your attire should be appropriate, everything. So in society, there are things in society that we should care about. Imam is talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So see, really, if only this sentence was accepted by Allah, that Allah don't leave in me anything wrong which is considered wrong. Not maybe really wrong. It is considered wrong. Considered wrong. By whom? By anyone. Of course, anything which is considered by Allah, it is 100% wrong. But if it is considered wrong by my family, it may be not wrong. But they are considering it wrong. So why should I do it? So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if He helps, a person can reach to this level of good akhlaq that Allah likes him, Ahlul Bayt likes him, Anbiya likes him, and the angels like him. All good people like him, and also in society he becomes really a beloved person and everybody keeps liking him. In good society. Of course, the society should be also good by itself. You just saw, mashallah, how one shaheed, he proved that he was on the high level of akhlaq and good manners, that people in the entire society in his country, how much they loved him. Everybody now witnessed that. Allah, Ahlul Bayt, everybody loved him. And also, in society, the whole society loved him. One person can make such an amazing change in the society and receive such a great respect without being an alim, a marja, apparently such a leader. No, a regular person. So don't say, okay, such a status can be achieved only by maraja, only ulama, only, Ayatollah Khomeini can receive such a respect in his funeral. No. A regular person with his constant struggle and having good akhlaq and manner, he can, of course, reach to this level. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helps if you seek help from Him. As you saw his last will. He's asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept him with purity, with pure self. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq and ability to follow the instructions of Quran and Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wassalam, and to apply such great messages of this dua makan al-khaq in our life. إن أحسن الحديث وأبلغ الموعظة كتاب الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.